Hi, welcome everyone.
Hi.
Siobhan is with me today doing the masterclass for men. We unfortunately don't have men here in the house. So I asked my husband, Adam, who is in Washington currently, to be part of this masterclass for men. Adam, can you say hi quickly?
Hi, everybody.
Thank you, Adam, for, I know you're so busy, for taking the time this morning. So I want to talk about a few things. First, I want to do a quick introduction, who I am. Then I want to talk a little bit about the differences in male and female skin. And then we will dive into answering as many questions as possible today. Also, zooming a few of you in so we can have like a real nice conversation. So I'm a doctor. Oh God, I see Adam the whole time in front of me. I'm a doctor. I started out as an orthopedic doctor, and I came together with a group of scientists and from Pittsburgh, Harvard, and orthopedic doctors, and I help pioneering a treatment where you basically take the blood from the patient, process it in a certain way, create anti-inflammatory proteins, re-inject it into the joints to take down inflammation, and therefore the aging process, to slow down the aging process through taking down inflammation. Actually, this is very interesting for men as well, because they're doing a lot of sports. There are lots of injuries during sports, and we had a lot of sports people coming to us, also Kobe Bryant actually, who got injured because when you re-inject your anti-inflammatory proteins in the areas, they could be like muscle, how do you call it? My vocabulary. No, what strains in the muscles, what muscle ruptures, so it heals much faster if you add anti-inflammatory proteins made by your own body. So I was very much interested into the science of the cells and tissue, and I learned that the tissue of the joints, the cartilage, is the same tissue family as of the skin. So I invented something which is called blood facial today. Some people call it vampire facial. And this is basically taking your body own proteins, and I mixed it with the hyaluronic acid at the time, it was in 2002, and I injected into the skin, and I noticed such a big difference, because you basically do something very effective on the cellular level, and you enhance the cell function, but you also bring down inflammation, which made a big difference. So I came into the whole skin area. I created also a moisturizer together with my pharmacist, and I added the proteins from the blood, the anti-inflammatory proteins. I healed my own skin with this moisturizer, and gave it to all my orthopedic clients. Actually, everybody who came for orthopedic treatment all of a sudden also had the blood cream, and they, of course, at one point weren't just happy with one cream. They asked me to create more products. So this is the rest is history. I created products. Now I created more and more products. I always also was very into creating something for men. So my first products were actually two women cream, a serum, a scrub, a cleanser, and two cream for men. And in the men's market, it's very interesting. Men need to get brought to the idea how to take care of their skin. I think there's a big, they're ready to take care of their skin in the most amazing way, but they need to learn. And that's why for us, it's so interesting and important right now to bring this education, especially also to the men's community, because you know, it makes such a difference to their skin, like to as women's skin, or to everybody's skin. Once you get into the habit of taking care of your skin, you will be so confident in your skin. You will get comments about your skin, and it's just so nice to being able to do that in the right way. So I created more and more products, everything unisex, everything to take down inflammation, everything to hydrate your skin in the most amazing way, everything with an anti-aging component, not just anti-inflammation, but also telomerase activation, which is the most cutting edge, most scientifically proven anti-aging tool, and it's presented in this plant purslane, which is in every of our products. It basically slows down the aging process of our cells, which lies in the amount of cell divisions. So anti-aging, hydration, nutrition, anti-inflammation, it's all packed in this line. It doesn't mean you need to have every product of this line, because right now we have a lot of products. I want to present a solution for everyone who has skin problems, skin needs, whether skin type, skin condition, skin color. So I want to present solutions for everyone, because patients come to me and they ask, what do I do for hyperpigmentation? What do I do for aging? What do I do against acne? And I want to give a Sturm solution to everyone. So in general, I would think men can be part of any masterclass I'm doing, if it's skin school or anti-aging or serums or whatever, because everything applies to you. So what we want to talk today about is literally, how can I take care of my skin? And when I read through all those questions, and thank you for submitting so many questions, it's really amazing. I can already tell men are way more advanced than we sometimes think, and they're way more aware of their skin conditions and how to fix it. So a few things regarding the differences of male and female skin. And to me, skin is skin. Of course, men have more testosterone, the male hormone, which makes your skin, I say you now, thicker than ours, which is great because you won't get wrinkles that much. But then again, you go in the sun without sun protection, and the sun is actually like super aggressive and takes down our collagen, and then there are wrinkles anyway. So one little tip right here: use sunscreen when you go in the sun. You have really genetically a very nice head start to us women in aging. So always use a moisturizer. That's probably key to a men's skin. Never not use moisturizer. First of all, you have way more sweat glands, so you sweat harder, and the transepidermal water loss and moisture loss is way higher. So always moisturize. Never leave the house without doing that. And I will show you later how this is being easily done, even for you men who are not keen on doing a big skincare routine. So also one big toll on men's skin is shaving. So this actually causes a lot of irritation, disruption, redness. Men basically shave 16,000 times a lifetime. And if you, first of all, men sometimes maybe don't use the right shaving cream, using razor blades, which have like tack, like 3 in a row, cut the hair super short, so the hair doesn't even exit the skin and goes right back, so men get ingrown hair. So men are inclined to be perfect with their shaving, but then they really don't take care of their skin after, so that ingrown hair can cause this inflammation. And this is something Adam actually suffered a lot before he met me. One more thing, which is a big difference in the skin of a guy, is that there's more sebum production, and that's also due to the fact that androgen, the male hormone, is increased, and that's why the oil production can cause acne. So when a guy gets acne, it normally also lasts longer. So there could be also the need for helping to downregulate sebum production in the men's skin. So Adam, now you're coming into play. I want to learn a little bit from you, and I know all of that, but I want to learn a little bit from you what happened before you met me, and how you took care of your skin, and what difference it made to go on a decent skincare routine.
Sure. So before I met you, which was 8 years ago, my skincare routine largely consisted of water. And I think you could see the results. I really had no skincare routine at all before I met you. And I think the first product you ever put on my face was the Hyaluronic Serum, which is this very thick, viscous stuff. And then it just sunk right into my skin. And, I think I was probably hooked ever since. My skincare routine is relatively simple. And then I kind of add things on. It's basically my core routine is 3 steps. I cleanse my face with either the cleanser or the scrub or the
Enzyme Cleanser.
Enzyme Cleanser, thank you. And I'm sure we'll probably talk more about those. And then I use the Hyaluronic Serum. Actually, at night, I use the Super Anti-Aging Hyaluronic Serum, but Hyaluronic Serum is number 2. And then I use your blood cream as a moisturizer. And if for some reason I run out of that, then I use your over-the-counter men's cream moisturizer, which is also really good. And I don't know if you want me to do it now. I start adding other things in depending on, kind of special.
So that's a perfect routine. And I think we should go through the basics. So what do we need to do? We need to cleanse. And cleansing is really important, first of all, to take in the evening, to take down the dirt from the day, pollution, whatever is happening to us throughout the day. It's good to cleanse your skin. What's really important when it comes to a cleanser, and Siobhan can show you how to use the cleanser. Our cleanser is a foam cleanser. You shake it. It's a pump which brings out a beautiful silky foam. It has aloe vera and urea, which is really important because it hydrates your skin right away. You never will feel dehydrated when you use this cleanser because it's just so gentle. It has a pH of 5.2, which is important because our skin is slightly acidic. And if we, for example, use soaps, and I think Adam loves soaps actually. I always find soaps in the shower and I think, geez. So it's like something very typical for men using soaps, and soaps actually have a pH of 8 or 9, which is super alkaline. So if that pH is not correct, it can damage our skin barrier function. Quickly, for you to understand, skin barrier function is the fortress, the protection tool of our skin. And that is something which we need to understand. If we protect our skin with functioning skin barrier, the skin protects us in not letting any irritants or anything into our skin which could hurt our skin and our body, because everything coming into the skin also really automatically goes into our system. So skin barrier function, skin barriers consist out of dead skin cells, the hydrolipid film, and the microbiome. Microbiome actually consists out of parasites, bacteria, fungus, and you probably all know that that we have those microbiomes on every surface in our body. So our gut, our skin, everywhere is a microbiome, and we carry 2 kilograms of microbiome with us constantly. So it's really important that we have those bacteria on our skin in order to protect our skin and to have functioning skin barriers. Then what we need to do is to hydrate our skin, because this is also a really important fact of our skin barrier. So if we, for example, take long hot showers, this can already disrupt our skin barrier. If we put fragrances on our skin, and I know this from my dad. When I was smaller, my dad used to aftershave, and it would have alcohol, sometimes fragrances. This can also disrupt your skin barrier because it disrupts the microbiome. And as soon as the microbiome is disturbed, some bacteria can overload their space, and then these bacteria become too dominant on our skin and can cause eczema, allergies, all this kind of stuff, or fungus can become overloaded and we can get a fungus in our skin. So therefore, it's really important to keep our skin barrier totally functioning. That's one point of our, whole messaging with Dr. Barbara Sturm, to really protect skin barriers. So we did the cleanser, hydration, anti-inflammation, pH, everything important to have our skin barrier function intact. So let's show the enzyme cleanser. This is what Adam loves a lot, and actually, I don't know any guy in my surrounding. I saw Eduardo is also on the call, and I have some really dear friends here who also use all these products, and it's really important to exfoliate your skin. As I just said, dead skin cells are on our skin, and it's basically our epidermis renews every 28 days, and our skin cells get bored on the bottom. They walk up, go through their cell divisions, and then they become dead skin cells, and then they flake off. Sometimes they don't flake off completely, and they need to be taken off because dead skin cells, together with the sebum, what the oil glands produce, the oil in your skin, can oxidate and can cause big pores and blackheads. So that's why it's really important to exfoliate, also to transport active ingredients into deeper layers of your skin. Men love it because it makes their skin, babe, what does it do to your skin? Maybe you say that.
Well, I tell you, it's actually especially great for taking off sunscreen. which is not always the easiest thing to do at the end of the day. So I always use it when I'm removing.
Do you use it every day? You shouldn't use it every day.
I know you always tell me that. I don't use it every day. I probably.
But you know, I know lots of guys use it every day. They love it so much.
They become addicted.
Yes.
It feels
Yeah,
so
I
good.
probably use it. I probably use it 3 or 4 days a week, and I'll admit I use it more when I have sunscreen because it's so good.
Sorry, it's a powder that you would mix with water.
Show how it mixes with water, because it becomes a really nice consistency. It feels so good on the skin, and you mix it in your hands and it becomes this super nice foamy washing.
Yeah, you can really feel it kind of doing its job and getting into your skin, getting out all the little dirt particles and everything. It's great.
So you do this ideally 2-3 times a week. Leave it on for 1 minute and then you wash it off. So that's easy. I always watch Adam. He has like the cleanser and the enzyme cleanser always in the shower, and that's great for guys because that's a step you can already delete on your bathroom cabinet. You just have it in the shower, and same like washing your hair or using shower gel. You just quickly take the enzyme cleanser or the facial scrub. Another alternative for exfoliation is a facial scrub. Use that instead of the enzyme cleanser if you like. It's really great because it's extra hydrating as well and gently takes off your skin cells. It's also it has horse chestnut, which strengthens capillaries and your skin matrix. Really nice. You can use this instead of the enzyme cleanser. I alternate these two. You love this too, right, babe?
Twice a week.
Twice a week. So Adam does everything a lot.
And I think also a lot of people ask questions, especially when we're talking about the enzyme cleanser, whether sensitive skin, it can be used for sensitive skin. I have like really Irish sensitive skin. I get allergic reaction to everything, and I use all of these products because they're very gentle. So
yeah, I would add to that, Siobhan. I have very dry, sensitive skin, rosacea prone. I have allergies. I have a hard time with. I had a hard time with anything I would put on my face, even sunscreen in the past, and I have no problem with that stuff. It's extremely mild.
So now we get into taking care of your skin, like your skin routine. So now we cleansed, we washed, we exfoliated. Those this should be your really habit in a skincare routine: cleansing and exfoliating. So now we're coming into how to take care of your skin, and especially the ones of you who experience a lot of irritation after shaving and ingrown hair. And Adam, I want you to talk about ingrown hair because I remember you had that.
It's a long time ago. It's hard to remember. Yeah, I did have a lot of problems with ingrown hairs all over, especially in my neck. And when I got on your skincare routine, this just kind of ended. Actually, pretty much all of my skin problems went away. I had rosacea. Of course, that's kind of a lifetime inflammatory condition. And I don't know if we'll get to it. I use calming serum for that. But the ingrown hairs really just kind of.
So tell me what you tell me about the hyaluronic serum. So that's what you use after shaving.
That is the best aftershave ever invented. It's unbelievable. Yeah. And then shaving.
So you explain the hyaluronic serum because you're an expert on hyaluronic serum.
I'm going to put the mask on whilst we.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think the hyaluronic serum, I know from you, is great for repairing your barrier function and all of the scientific stuff. But just as a matter of practice, you know, after you shave, you have these little nicks and cuts and things, and you know, it can be quite painful depending on the state of your skin. It's not the most pleasant thing. And you put that stuff on, and it's just like gone. You don't have any pain, and it really kind of cures ingrown hairs. Has been my experience.
So normally the skincare industry presents aftershaves with a lot of alcohol, even fragrances sometimes, and you put it on and it burns. You know, Kevin alone, you know, it burns. It really hurts your skin, but it also disrupts your skin barrier. So, you know, I get the idea. The idea is to disinfect your skin, but that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is heal your skin, because shaving is something which causes micro injuries to your skin. And as I just said, this can be a cause of even aging of male skin. So let's be super gentle to our skin. Let's put all the aftershave, the alcohol, everything away, and let's start rehydrate our skin, soothe our skin, helping our skin to have strong skin barrier function, because shaving also disrupts, of course, skin barrier function, because it causes inflammation, it causes micro injury. What we need to do is give it right back and strengthen our skin. Okay, so the hyaluronic serum is basically a must in your skincare routine. Incorporate it as one of your steps. If you're super lazy about it, go right to your moisturizer, and I will explain you the moisturizer. But if you have the patience to use 2 products a day, really use the hyaluronic serum and then your moisturizer. So hyaluronic serum for everyone, especially when shaving, to hydrate your skin. Hydration is the key to healthy skin, because it really helps to get skin cells to absorb all active ingredients and nutrients they need on their journey, for their journey in the skin layers. And that's really important for anti-aging, preventing from wrinkles, keeping collagen intact, keeping hyaluronic acid in our deeper skin layers in order to keep our skin juicy and plump as we want to. So hyaluronic serum, you actually can also use the super anti-aging serum instead of the hyaluronic serum. This is something which is basically the same like the hyaluronic serum, but this one is packed with anti-aging ingredients, like way more purslane. I just said purslane is a telomerase activator, the fountain of youth enzyme, but it also is extremely wound healing, extremely antioxidant, rich in beta-carotene and omega-3 fatty acids, and rich on vitamin A, C, and E. So it's a power tool, and it's packed in the super anti-aging serum. Also, it has glutathione. Glutathione actually, besides as an incredible antioxidant, also downregulates an enzyme called it downregulates an enzyme. It always happens to me. Tyrosinase, and it downregulates this enzyme, and this enzyme is responsible for the acclimation of melanin. So it also really helps to prevent from getting hyperpigmentation. This is something you can, I actually use the hyaluronic serum in the morning, this at night. If you want to decide for one product, you can choose one of the 2.
And we've actually got a kit available at the moment, a bundle, which is a super anti-aging bundle.
So we will tell you this later. Do we have the anti-pollution drops? Babe, are you using the anti-pollution drops?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I didn't use them before quarantine. And what I found was I'm on the, probably just like everybody else, I'm on the internet so much. I'm on my devices so much. I think it's the, the HEV light, the rays from the computer, but my face, my rosacea got much worse. My cheeks got much redder. And every night before I go to bed, I noticed my face was sort of bright red, and it was dry and kind of hurt a little bit. And I started using the anti-pollution stuff in the morning with hyaluronic serum. And
isn't this so good, babe? Is this so good?
Actually, I keep it next to I keep it on my desk, my computer, and I put it on during the day.
You remember when there were these fires in LA, and it was so bad, you hardly could breathe. I think sometimes you weren't really allowed to go out because it was so bad, and I couldn't keep my hydration in the skin, and I was using everything all the time. And the anti-pollution drops were the only thing which could keep my hydration in, because it creates this shield on the skin to block out pollutants, but also the HEV light. So especially now, but always, this is a product I actually sometimes mix it together with the hyaluronic serum. So you save a step, just put half, and then you apply it to your skin. Or you do 2 steps. Hyaluronic serum, wait 20 seconds until it absorbs into your skin. And then you do the anti-pollution drops. And also, Adam, that's very smart of you, putting it next to your computer and rehydrate your skin, because hydration is the key to healthy skin barrier function. And the computer light especially dries out our skin a lot, okay? So next step, we're going through a lot just because you can do it very simple, but I go now through a few more, especially people who have a lot of irritation after shaving. It's great even for, we women use it after shaving our legs, after a waxing, eyebrow waxing, all this kind of stuff. The calming serum is like our house pharmacy. It contains so many herbs who are basically life-saving after sunburn, after waxing, shaving. This is just something which brings down your redness in a second. Adam, I tried to give it to Adam for the last 4 years. he always would refuse. And then like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, he started using the cup. Oh, it's so great for my rosacea. So, okay.
The men love that.
Now he tells me every day how great the calming serum is. So Adam, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's true. Guys are stubborn and non-compliant. Eventually they see the wisdom of advice. Sometimes it takes a while.
But it's like, but with you especially, you know, he tells me no so many times, and then he needs to discover it himself, and then he goes on and on and on and on about it, like as if he had invented it or something, you know.
Yeah, that's basically.
Yeah, yeah.
But I really do have a lot of rosacea problems. My red cheeks, I don't know whether you can see them, but this stuff has helped a lot. It's probably cut it down 75%. It had gotten so bad at the beginning of quarantine, and then yes, I listened to you and I started using it, and it does help a lot.
Good. Calming serum. Next one, moisturizer. And with moisturizers, men, I was asking, do I use the men's moisturizer or the normal moisturizer or the clarifying? We have such big variety of moisturizers, and that's due to the idea that I want to present skincare solutions to everyone. So we have a men's cream. Maybe you give me this. The men's in the pump, because I think that's really interesting for guys to use the pump. They love that. You know, it's a really nice moisturizer. It's a little lighter. It's also antibacterial. It's great for after shaving as well. So it's a really light version of our moisturizer, extra designed for guys. Also, it's like for men who are not looking to be like showing off their glowy skin and want to be a little more laid back. So that's why that's the men's cream for the really, you know, the ones, the men's men. I personally, and Adam loves his glow because he gets comments on his skin all the time. So once you get all these, you know, compliments on your skin, you become like this addict. So what I recommend for any man is our normal face cream. Just go for the normal face cream. I don't know where it is right now, but it says normal face cream. It's not just for women. It's not just for men. It's all unisex. Everybody can use whatever they want to use. If you have acne prone skin, go for the clarifying cream. If you want to work against hyperpigmentation, go for the brightening face cream. You have so many choices. You can choose darker skin tone face cream. Love that. It's especially for people who have lots high oiliness in their skin, but also want to work against pigmentation and acne. That's actually a really multitasking moisturizer I love a lot. And so moisturizing eye cream. I know guys are not especially keen on having wrinkles here, and that's the first area where guys actually get wrinkles, and they ask me, they don't really like it, and that's actually because men like to do sports in the sun, they don't use proper sunscreen, and then they do this, and then they get these wrinkles. They need to be hydrated, they need to be addressed. If you want to incorporate an eye cream in your skincare routine, that's a really great one. It's very lightweight textured, but gets the job done, and intense hydration helps with dark circles, puffiness, fine lines. We love this. It's very refreshing and goes right into your skin, like all of our moisturizers. It's like not sitting on your skin. You don't sweat underneath. You don't have like a really uncomfortable feeling. It just, your skin basically drinks it up and leaves your skin super smooth, protected, hydrated, dewy, and glowy. So that's something you just make up your mind which one you want to use. We also in our company now have FaceTime consultation. So everyone who wants a more to their need design skincare routine and wants to be consulting with one of my extremely experienced facialists, they're available for you. It's free, and just use the opportunity right now during quarantine time to find the best skincare routine for yourself. One more product, and then I want to dive into question. Adam, I know you're using a moisturizer every day, and you're such a big fan.
How come you didn't ask me if I use the eye cream?
I don't think you're using eye cream.
Only in case of emergencies.
What? Okay, this would have been very big news to me, but you know, that's what I mean. I mean, like, guys really, you know, they want to be fast out the door, but they want to get the job done. So I think what's really important to keep it as simple as you want it to be, but always have a moisturizer, always have, you know, an hydration tool. So the moisturizer needs to be hydrating when you go in the sun. Use the sunscreen. And I think it's really important to just take care of your skin in general.
I would say my skincare routine takes probably about a minute.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm fast. I'm sometimes fast in the bathroom and you. So, but that's just because you have to comb your hair. So one more anecdote out of Adam's in my life, just because it's so amusing. So we're on some really nice summer destination place, and we did so much. I actually miss it, babe. I miss us going wakeboarding. It's so, you know, we were in the water all the time, literally, like salt water, sun. You couldn't put so much sunscreen on. We were like really bad. And in the evenings, I would just walk around with my mask on, like, you know, mask, calming serum. I would just splash it on my skin. Adam was sitting there, oh, my skin burns. I said, I would put the mask on you. And he's like, no, I'm a guy. I don't put masks on. And so I finally convinced him. Now the face mask, if he doesn't have his face mask, he's basically upset. Like, you know, you explained the face mask to us, Adam.
Yeah, fast forward now, I'm answering the door for Postmates in a face mask. Yeah, again, stubborn, non-compliant. I didn't really like the idea of putting a mask on, but actually it's one of my favorite of your products now. I think, especially if you have sensitive skin or dry skin, or you're out in the wind, or you're out in the sun or the water, it really takes the burn out. It completely reduces like irritation, and it's just amazing. Like it's really great stuff. And it takes, you know you really need it when it soaks into your skin in like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
I've got it on, just, I don't know if you can see, I've had it on for about 10 minutes.
But see, you don't need it, Siobhan.
No, but I only don't need it now because I've been using it every day for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You
Really,
see, your skin is nicely hydrated.
Yeah, if I put a mask on now, you know, in these conditions, it would soak into my skin in just about 2 or 3 minutes. Just
Okay, do it, babe. Show it.
I
Show us.
already did.
Okay. Okay, do it again. So one more thing. No, not one more thing. 2 more things. So the lifting serum, I love this for men. It's one of my favorite serums for guys. That's the serum after your moisturizer. It's just so, I mean, it's just the best. This lifting serum after your moisturizer gives you this instant lift, fills in fine line and wrinkles, and just gives this amazing appearance to a man's skin, especially because men, you know, it's like me basically, no makeup. They don't wear makeup, but they want to have this glowy freshness, and that's what this product does. So the lifting serum in a men's bathroom closet, a must-have. And another serum I think is really interesting to guys is the Scalp Serum. The Scalp Serum is our newest invention, and the Scalp Serum is actually because I created it because you know, I always think the scalp is part of our body skin and not addressed enough. It's not an oil, by the way. It's a hyaluronic serum as well, and it supports scalp health. So we want to make sure your scalp is hydrated, gets all the nutrients, exfoliates, basically has strong skin barrier function. And if you can imagine, a hair follicle in a really healthy environment will make sure that your hair growth is, you know, enhanced, and it's, you know, the quality is just better because of the surrounding of it, of the health of your scalp. So besides really helping, because pollution hits us, sun hits us, nobody is really taking care of the scalp. You just take the Scalp Serum and work it into your hair and your scalp. It's so nice, has an instant cooling effect. It's like a spa to your scalp, and it's also a really great quarantine product, and something you guys should incorporate in your skincare routine. Let's make it more complicated. We got it, babes. Thank you so much. You're a real partner in crime, helping me with this class. I think we should do this way more often and have bigger panel talks and discuss male skin, because it's such a great topic, and I see there's so many out there who need some advice and help and want to take best care of their skin. We know how to do that, and we're sending you so much love. Have a happy weekend. Dial in with the esthetician for FaceTime consultations. Come to our master classes. I will be doing a live in the next half an hour. So just be in touch with us. We want to be of service to you during the quarantine time. And I'm sending so much love also from the entire Sturm team. Thank you for producing this masterclass. Michael in the background, everybody from Team Sturm. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, Schatzi.
Bye, Schatzi. Love you.